I'm your host, Local93. You're joining me for Nightbound, Chapter 4, in the Lair of Luxury. In the search for Cal's missing brother, Donnie, has brought you to the doors of Persephone, the most exclusive club in New Orleans. Cal, you're sure your brother's in there? He was here less than an hour ago, and his scent leads right up to that building. What are we waiting for? Nick puts a hand on Cal's shoulder, giving him a warning look. Hold your jets. See those guys? Points to a pair of tall, stone-faced men flanking the doors, each holding a glowing silver baton. I could take them, and you two could... Nah, those batons are made of runically modified silver alloy, monster kryptonite. They'll lay your ass out, wolf or not. This place is strictly for members only, caters only to the richest and most powerful supernatural clientele in town, and they do not take kindly to riffraff trying to mingle. We could pretend to be members? Nope. Again, this isn't your favorite college dive bar. Watch. Nick points to a gorgeous couple in sparkling cocktail dresses. They show their hands to the guards, who bow and wave them inside. See those big-ass signet rings on their fingers? Anyone who tries to get in without one of those gets a one-way ticket to Hurt City. Okay, how do you get a ring? Nick shrugs, rolling his eyes. A whole lot of green and even more connections. Supernatural beings like to pretend to be better than each other as much as humans do. That's cynical. That's life. What? So you're just gonna give up? I'm saying we need to seriously think about it. Nick trails off, focusing on something over your shoulder. Oh, come on. Like this night can get any worse. You turn to follow his gaze and see a beautiful woman walking towards you, her elegant evening gown swishing around her shapely legs. Okay, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Well... she's pretty. Like the tap. Strong arms, works out. She's gorgeous. If this is all another crazy dream, nobody wake me. You just wait until she starts talking, then it'll be a nightmare. Woman sweeps up to the three of you, giving you a cool, praising glance before she turns to Nick, the corner of her mouth twitching. Well, if it isn't Nick Ryder, Ace Night Hunter. Catherine. What are you doing out here? This is usually where the grown-ups play. If you must know, I'm investigating a lead, following tips, interviewing witnesses. Not that you know anything about that. I know you hate getting your hands dirty. Cal gives you an amused look, leaning close to murmur in your ear. Think they're always like this? Something tells me this is their version of playing nice. I have to admit, I'm surprised you managed to find your way here at all, Ryder. I suppose even your random bumbling will lead you to the right place now and then. That's just probability. Hey, I don't know how you like to do things, but Nick's random bumbling saved my life. And you are? Vixen. I'm Nick's associate. Well, Vixen, if you think Nick is so talented, he must not have told you about Claire de Lune, Crystal debacle. I bet Maxwell Greer would have appreciated a touch of discipline on your part, perhaps even a little nuance, though I'm aware that's really pushing it. Nick gives a strangled, exasperated groan, pressing both his palms against his forehead. How long are you gonna keep beating that dead horse, Katie? I did my job. I protected the damn artifact, didn't I? Oh, you certainly did. The way I heard it, it was the only item left intact in the entire rear mansion. Why don't you tell us the whole story, Nick? Let your associate decide for herself. Relive one of Nick's trickiest jobs and fight a notorious shapeshifter in this exclusive scene. No. Nick, just let's drop it. We're kind of pressed for time right now. Maybe later? You're lost, honey. It's quite the merry tale. Catherine Somber's impenetrable professional veneer falling flawlessly into place. Anyway, as delightful as this little sparring match has been, duty calls. She lifts her hand to show a Persephone signet ring glimmering in the moonlight. Hey, where'd you get that? Never you mind. But one more thing before I run. She leans in and the last of the playful sparkle fades from her eyes. Ryder, whatever you're playing out here, walk away. Now. Cut the wiser than thou crap, would you, Katie? I can handle myself. This is a hornet's nest you do not want to stir up. Just trust me on this one. With one last grim look over her shoulder, she sweeps over to the doors and disappears into the club. What now? Do we listen to her? Oh, hell no. We're definitely sneaking in. I don't want to rain on your sudden enthusiasm for rescuing my brother, but there's still a question of how. Just then, 3 very drunk businessmen stagger out of the club, wobbling on their feet and laughing uproariously. As you focus on them, their features flicker, becoming pointed and inhuman. Goblins. Nick, those guys, they're not human. Nick's gaze lands on them and a slow smile spreads over his face. No, they're goblins, and there are marks. What? How? We call on them, we get the rings. Goblets aren't the brightest bulbs on a good day, and these guys are barely see. Should be cake. But cons take 2, Rook. So get your game faces on. What about me? Can I help? Nick gives Cal's large frame a skeptical once-over. No offense, buddy, but even a drunk goblin can tell you're a pack. You're one look at you, and they're gonna run for the hills. Nick jerks his head in an alley a block down from the club. Why don't you wait over there for us? We'll reconvene once the job's done. Fine. Tossing you an impatient look, Cal heads over to the alley, leaving you with Nick. Okay, so what are we doing here? Game's simple. One of us distracts them while the other one steals the rings. So, what's it gonna be, Rookie? You wanna block or you gonna loot? I'll be the distraction. Sure you can handle this? Watch me. Nick nods and melts into the shadows. You wait until the goblins have stumbled close to you and step another path, running right into one. Hey! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. I had a lot of hurricanes. Us too. We're going to the Rougarou next. Wanna join? You guys will let me come too? Why not? You seem like a really cool, for a human. You just seem really cool. Behind them, Nick deftly slides the rings off their fingers and grins and gives you a thumbs up, disappearing around the corner. The thing is, I forgot. I was gonna meet a friend. But you guys have fun! You fall back into step with Nick, heading towards the alley, where he opens his hand to reveal 3 gleaming gold rings. That was awesome. I can't believe we pulled it off. You did real good, Rook. Not gonna lie, kinda impressed. Signet rings in hand, you and Nick rejoin Cal, your blood still pumping hard. Did it work? You have them? Got them right here. Slip on your new signet ring, feeling its surprisingly weight on your finger. Okay, are we ready to go in? Not quite. You might be in fancy duds, but Vixen and I don't exactly fit the dress code. Come on, rookie. I saw a place right around the corner. Soon, you're in a high-end clothing store, running your hands over dark, sumptuous fabrics and glittering jewelry, while Cal stands nearby, shifting impatiently. Do we really have time for this? It makes sense that we'd want to blend in. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to wear to it. Behind you, the fitting room door swings open. You turn and stop short as you take in Nick's outfit. Whew. Playing it pretty good. Nick winks, straightening the pins on his collar. A night hunter's gotta be ready for anything, including high-class affairs. Moving past you, Nick scans through the racks with a critical eye. Rule number 1 of infiltration: the more hostile the territory, the more you gotta look like you belong. Oh yeah, here we go. Nick pulls out a wine-colored velvet gown and adds a glittering gold body chain. Wear this and you won't just look like you belong, Persephone. You'll look like you own the place. It's not bad. Huh. I don't know. I've already got the ring. That probably matters more than the fancy outfit, right? One way to find out, I suppose. Nick pays for a suit, and the three of you head back out into the street. The three of you approach Persephone, holding up your rings. The guards wave Nick and Cal through, but stop you on the stairs. Uh-oh. They eye your clothing dubiously, then give your ring a thorough inspection. Finally, they begrudgingly let you pass. You hurry forward to join the others. That was close. Yeah, a little too close for my taste. Inside, huge chandeliers drip from the ceiling, like crystal waterfalls reflecting the shards of blue and violet light in all directions. People, beautiful people, wrapped in exotic silks and velvet, lounge in plush booths, face strange in the flickering candlelight. This is just unreal. No expense spared for Crescent City's supernatural elite. Cal, do you see Donnie? Intent, Cal scans the faces of the crowd. He sniffs the air, nostrils flaring, and then his face falls. I lost him. This place reeks of magic. It's fouling up the trail. You touch Cal's arm, giving it a little squeeze. We'll find him. The trail ended here, right? So he must be in here somewhere. Yeah, this place is huge, though. And I've heard it serves up to a lot of real, specific entertainment. I'm betting that's where we'll find our boy. Let's grab a seat, okay? The waitstaff always knows the dirt in a place like this. Cal nods glumly, and the two of you follow Nick to one of the lavish booths. As you sit, a tuxedo-clad waiter approaches, setting 3 crystal goblets on the gleaming marble tabletop. Messieurs et Mesdemoiselles, welcome to Persephone. Waiter glances at your outfit and nose wrinkling slyly before he catches himself and gives you a tight-lipped smile. How may I serve you this evening? Perhaps an aperitif to start? It gives the waiter an impervious look, lounging back in his chair and crossing his legs. Bottle of Bevel Cliquot Ponsardine to begin, well chilled. Certainly, sir. It catches your surprised expression and gives the tiniest of smirks. Your beluga caviar is fresh harvested, I assume? Cal leans close, whispering in your ear. Is he for real? Think he can actually know the difference? You never know with Nick. Of course, sir, as always. Have you been eating anything else? Actually, yes. Much as I enjoy your fine selection of drinks, I'm also curious about your more piquant entertainment. The waiter's eyes gleam with curiosity. Of course, sir. I'm sure that Persephone will have something that will be to your taste. Will your companions be joining you? I will, of course. I'm as... Illness associate? I'm gonna go with... Give Nick a warm, conspiratorial look before turning back to the waiter. We came here for, more than champagne. I'm told Persephone caters to more expensive tastes. And I'm very hoping you don't disappoint. The waiter gives you a discreet nod. We strive to serve our guests in every respect. Perhaps after your drinks, you might wish to avail yourselves of our more exclusive services elsewhere in the facility. Bowing from the waist, the waiter backs away from the table. Once he's gone, Nick gives you a surprisingly appreciative look. Well played, Rook. Way to think on your feet. Pretty quick study. More exclusive services? What do you think you meant by that? Nothing good, I'd bet. Three of you settle in, looking around discreetly at the other guests on the far side of the room. An older man with a regal air catches your eye. He looks quite old, and I'm gonna go with Faye. Oh man, why do I feel like I know him? Unable to place the man's elegant features, you elbow Nick in the side. Hey Nick, who's that guy over there? Nick follows your gaze and then lets out a low whistle. I'll be damned, that's Lord Elric, head of the local Fae colony. Lord Elric's here? Damn, you weren't kidding about this place being fancy. You said he's Fae? Like Garrus at the graveyard shift? Yeah, though Garrus was never really cut out for the Fae life. Kind of like a black sheep by their standards. What are the rest of the Fae like? Well, they're not like the rest of us, for one. Most supernaturals like goblins, witches, wolves, whatever, they're still born to this world. The Fae, well, they're from another realm altogether. Another realm? Hang on. How many realms are there? Questions like that are a bit above my pay grade. Fae realm's the only one I know about. The Fae keep to their colony mostly. I've gotten a thinking about, they're only here to regulate. What do you mean? We got a lot of heavy-hitting magic wielders on this side of the fence. I think they like to keep an eye out. Make sure no one gets too powerful. Whatever the reasons for being here, Elric's the guy in charge. Well, I figure we'll be dealing with more with Lord Elric. Go with him. Nick shrugs, rubbing the back of his neck. I've never dealt with him personally, but he's got a sterling reputation. He's a noble, Duke of the Fae, generous, loyal, takes care of his people, all that good stuff. Never heard of anyone else having a beef with him around here. That's basically unheard of. Has he been here long? A lot longer than I have, that's for damn sure. Elric might look middle-aged, but Fae don't age like we do. For sure. Wolves are pretty long-lived too, but nothing like them. Elric's pushing 2 centuries at least. On stage, the band launches into a tender song. Many of the glamorous couples stand, trailing towards the dance floor. Speaking of blending in, your eyes flit from Nick to Cal, and it's clear you're all thinking the same thing. Who do I dance with? No one? Nick or Cal? Ooh. I'm gonna go with Nick. Stan, holding out a hand to Nick, he looks up at you, raising one eyebrow. May I have this dance? Sure. Lead Nick to the dance floor and step into his arms. His palm is hard and calloused under yours, and his other hand is warm on the small of your back. He smiles at you, warm and fleeting, before pulling you a little closer. Bear with me, okay? It's kind of been a while since I did this. In that case, almost 9 of the reflexes are really coming in handy. You haven't even stepped on me once. The fringe benefit of monster hunting, I'm pretty light on my feet. And look, nothing's even trying to kill you. It is kind of nice to relax a little for once. For a moment, he rests his temple against yours, his stubble jaw brushing your cheek. As the last strains of the song die down, you drift apart, both a little flustered. I think I'm gonna go run to the bar, feeling a little warm. You walk quickly to the opulent bar, your cheeks burning, and find yourself standing next to Catherine. Catherine rolls around, her eyes narrowing in recognition. Vixen, right? Funny, I seem to remember telling you and your buddies to stay away from this place. I'm gonna go with member. You lift your hand and show Catherine your signet ring. Newly minted member of the club, Persephone, for your information. Catherine's piercing gaze softens a little and she lifts her drink to you. Well, don't tell Ryder, but I'm a little impressed. I've never even seen you around town before, and yet here you are, in its most coveted venue. And so are you, and I'm betting you didn't buy your way in, either. Hardly. Why stoop to money when artifice will do? Cheers to that. Catherine takes a sip of her drink and then sets it back on the bar. Alright, playtime's over, sweetheart. I'm working a case here, a sensitive one. I can't have you and the hothead Ryder blowing my cover. So unless you feel like helping me out, it's probably best if you run back to your friends and pretend we never met. Wait, you want my help? She shrugs and an almost mischievous twinkle in her eye. Sure. Like I said, I'm impressed you managed to scam your way in here. You seem like you might be able to keep up. If you team up with Catherine, you'll get a chance to explore the dark allure of Persephone and get a little closer to her as well. How close are we talking? Like, can I feel your arms close? I mean, what? Though her one arm is a little off compared to the other, I'm just saying. Pixelberry, please fix. Catherine gives you a sharp sideways look and then sweeps off. Her slinky dress trailing behind her. You linger at the bar and order a drink. A few minutes later, Nick and Cal rush over. Look sharp, Vixen, we got a lead. What's happening? We heard two of the waiters talking. Something's going down in the lower levels. Something bad. Come on, they went this way. Cutting a path through the other gas, Nick leads you to and Cal to a curtained alcove at the back of the room, revealing a hidden door. You duck through and race down an industrial stairwell, emerging into a huge room with a massive iron cage at the back. Inside, a bloodied centaur and satyr locked in intense, vicious combat. A drunk, unruly throng of people surrounds the cage, hissing and cheering them on. The room reeks of blood and cigar smoke. What the hell is this? Welcome to the elite world of monster cage fighting, the most expensive game in town. Seriously? This is how rich people get their kicks? That's sick. Nick shrugs, eyes on the carnage in the cage. Nothing gets the heart pumping like a little bloodshed, right? From what I hear, the winner walks away with a heavy wallet. But what about the one who doesn't walk away? I'm not gonna go with MMA, it's probably to the death. Just look at that guy, he's getting crushed. The centaur delivers a vicious kick to the satyr's chest, slamming him into the bars. The front row of spectators gasp at the spray of blood and let out a roaring cheer. It's awful. As you avert your eyes from the fight, you see Cal staring at the nervous-looking young man near the edge of the cage. Donnie! Cal plunges in the crowd, elbowing spectators out of the way, groaning. Nick grabs your arm and dives in after him. You shove your way through the crowd until you reach the spot where Cal argues with a shaking, sweaty-faced Donnie. Cal, what are you doing here? Oh no, that is not how we're gonna play this. What are you doing here? I don't know. How'd you even find me? The promoter said their ward would stop you from following my scent. Cal closes his eyes and all the blood draining from his face. You see him take a deep, even breath. brass, his nostrils flaring. You had these people hide you from me? I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I screwed up real bad. Talk to us, kid. What'd you do? I've kind of been going to riverboat casinos, mostly blackjack, a little poker here and there, like you, and I used to play with Dad. Cal groans, covering his face with his hands. He's in debt. You're not even old enough to gamble, Don. You know that. Yeah, but it was just going really well for a while. Really well. You would have been so proud, I swear. But last week, while you were in Vegas, I started losing real bad, and I couldn't pay it off. But I guess Lady Smoke holds the debt, so... You've been messing around with Lady Smoke's money. Oh, hell, you're a dead man. Nick, stop, you're scaring him. The promoter said I could work it off with just one fight, but... Falls hard and points a shaky finger at the ring. I can hold my own, Cal. You know I can, but... I didn't know that I was going to be fighting that. As the crowd explodes into thunderous cheering, your gaze flies to the cage where a beast with a hulking human body and shaggy bull's head stomps into the spotlight. Like a Klingon, but a bull. I'm not doing roar, I'm too sick to do roar. Is that a Minotaur? We need to leave now. No way we can let Donnie fight that thing. Nick, tell me you see a way out of here. I'm trying, rookie, but it ain't looking good. One of the promoters walks over to you, grabbing Donnie by the shoulders and giving him a little shake. You ready, Lal? You psyched, blood-pumping. I can't do it. I can't fight that thing and it'll kill me. It's not what we agreed. Don't wanna is no longer an option. You've seen the posters, werewolves versus Minotaur, it's our title fight. All bets are in, no turning back. What is wrong with you? He's just a kid. A kid who owes Lady Smoke an arm and a leg. Maybe. Literally. Nick. Sighing deeply, Cal grabs his brother and pulls him close for a rough hug. This was a really dumb move, kid. Even for you, but I love you. And I'm glad I found you. Me too, Cal. Donnie's eyes well with tears. Cal pulls back and then headbutts his little brother in the forehead, knocking him out. Cal? Donnie's legs give out from under him, and Cal gently lowers him into the floor. What the hell? Oh, you're in deep now, my friend. When Lady Smoke's here, this fight is all... Don't worry, friend. You'll get your fight. Werewolf versus Minotaur. Just like you wanted. Cal! Cal raises his hand to quiet you, staring the promoter right in the eyes. You need a werewolf to fight. You've got one. I'll fight in Donnie's place. In an epic battle, a werewolf versus a Minotaur, will Cal prevail or will you lose him? Keep playing to find out. Well, hope y'all did enjoy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support yours truly. Please consider it. Please also consider smacking that join button. If you can't, that's fine. Just watching is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, that's it for Wednesday for choices. We already did Passport to Romance, and I'll upload Nightbound here in a minute, and then you'll get to watch it. And pretty much, so if you guys are into Life is Strange too, the brand new chapter for that, which I believe is 3, comes out tonight at midnight EST. If you guys want, I will be trying to stream that as soon as it comes out. I'll see how long it takes to download. Last time was about an hour or so. So hopefully it'll be a little quicker, but if it's the same, we'll try and stream it tonight. If not, tomorrow morning. I'll post on social media to let you all know. But yeah, without further ado, I'll hopefully catch you in stream. If not, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.